What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got some good news. Got parts for the Mini, so let's get to work. All right, first thing to do here is we're gonna get this old bushing out of this water jacket here. I actually don't have a crow's foot big enough, but now that we've got the capillary out, we can use the box end of a 7/8 wrench. Oh, that's gonna not come out. Wow. There we go. That's been in there for a while, I'm sure. Now we'll get this on out, and I brought over a couple NPT taps. Looks like it's 1/2 inch. Yeah, I think it's 1/2 inch. So I'm gonna grab a tap and we'll clean up them threads a little bit before we put the new one on. All right. So we'll run that. Yep, it's 1/2 inch. Brought the 3/8 tap too, just because I wasn't 100% sure, but it is a 1/2 inch NPT tap. And I'll just run this down just a little, just to clean them threads up before we run that new capillary in. All right, that's got them cleaned up. Unscrew this tab. We'll get the new gauge and we'll thread it through and install it. All right, we got our new gauge here with hopefully a longer capillary on it. I'm gonna go ahead and route this thing where it's supposed to go. You guys have already seen me do that once though, so not gonna make you go through it again, so I'll bring you right back when we're ready to install it. All right, we got good news. It is definitely longer than the last one. I've got plenty of lead left here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape and dope it, and we'll get that screwed in, and then we'll finalize the routing. So, got some Blue Monster tape here. This stuff has a pretty good reputation. Usually no leaks, and just to ensure we got no leaks, some good Tough Glide. This is the best pipe dope I've ever used. I've used a lot of pipe dope. And this stuff is fantastic. One of the best things about it is if you use stuff like the Blue Monster pipe dope and you get it on your clothes or anything like that, anybody that's done that knows what a horrible experience that is, because it does not come out of your clothes. This stuff, I can brush it on my jeans and it wipes right off. So that's what I like about it. I've ruined pairs of jeans before with pipe dope, and can't do that with this stuff. And you don't get any leaks with it. So go ahead and screw the bushing right down in there, and we'll get her tightened up. Really don't have to go crazy on this. The tape and dope will do its job and do the sealing. So, you know, just get it tight. You don't have to kill it. That's what we're gonna do. This does actually seem to be a pretty nice gauge. Some good brass fittings on it. There we go, that's tight enough right there. Now we'll screw the nut down here and we will be in business. Look at that, it's even got a little piece of rubber there to protect that bend you put in it. Let's see, 5/8. And that's that side all done. I'm just gonna wipe off my pipe dope mess here, and we'll be ready to go to the other end. Perfect. Give you a little shot of it. Beautiful. All right, let's go over here and finish up the other side. Okay, pull these nuts off here. Here's the nuts from the other gauge that didn't work. That one hit the ground. We'll slide that in just like that. Put this back over them studs, and we'll have this sucker on in just a minute. Okay, we got a 5/16 wrench here. Well, I tell you what, guys, the humidity today is an absolute nightmare. I'm really looking forward to fall. As much fun as this summer has been, I've gotten to do a lot of cool things this summer, but man, I am tired of the heat. Well over 100 degrees again today, but that's Kansas. All right, we'll call that done. Next step, let's put our propane tank back on. We'll probably just set it in place and hook the lines back up and see if we can get this dude to start. Something along the lines of that. I do think probably not gonna put the bands on. The plan here is put some water in it, and I kind of want to pressure test the cooling system, run it up to about 10 or 15 pounds with the pump, and just make sure everything's looking good before we put all the bands back on and put everything back together. So that's the plan anyways. Let's keep working. Okay, since we've got the cooling system buttoned up now, I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up with water right now. And I've got fresh antifreeze, but I want to put water in it, and once we get it running, we'll run a couple flush cycles through it, and then we'll put some actual antifreeze in it before winter hits here. So hopefully it doesn't take too much. I'll probably have to go at least fill this up one more time. It's a pretty big cooling system, but we'll see how much it takes. There's one. Back with the next one. We are rapidly losing daylight. I'm sure that first gallon was probably just garden hose water, but what I'm putting in now is RO water, softened. It's softened and ran through a reverse osmosis, so this stuff's good and clean. And it's definitely going to take this whole gallon. Hey, we're above the tube, so let me go ahead and no leaks. Of course, I didn't figure there really would be, but you know. Let me get one more, so I'm sure we're topped off, and then we'll be ready to check the oil, put a battery in it, and hook up some propane. Okay. While I was over there this time, I figured we'd go ahead and shed some light on the subject. There we go. I'm gonna walk you to the rescue. Shouldn't take a whole bunch here. I'll say that and then it'll take the whole gallon. Maybe not. It's getting close. Woo! It is hot. There is no air movement in this building. Really not the best place to work on something. But, yeah, look at that. It is going to take the whole gallon. Whew. Let's see where we're at now. Okay, we're above this water jacket here, that upper manifold, so that's enough to run it. So, next step, let's check the oil in this baby. Put the radiator cap back on. I don't expect the oil to be low, seeing as how I just filled it up. Here we go. Been so long I forgot where it was at. Yeah, we've got some oil. It is low, but there's enough there to at least start it for a minute. Okay, we got oil, we got water. Next step is electricity and propane. So let's put a battery in this baby. Okay, grab this big heavy sucker, bring it over here. All right, here's that terminal cleaner that I like so much. Give this a couple spins inside. You know, these old things have seen better days, really. I probably should just put some new ends on these cables. There, now we're through. That's gonna help quite a bit. I know the last time I had this thing hooked up, something was getting hot. I don't remember if it was the cables or the starter solenoid. Something was getting hot, so let's hook this thing up, and then I'm going to check for voltage drop at the starter to see if we have a bad connection somewhere. Yeah, these old terminals are probably due for replacement, but it'll work for a start tonight. Okay. Let's check for voltage drop. Volts DC. So at the battery on the terminals, I got 12.66 volts. And 6 volts out here. So the terminal, I definitely have some big voltage drop across those terminals. Like I said, they have seen better days. Let's go to ohms and see which terminal is giving us the resistance. That's good right there. 11 mega ohms. Okay, we've got some big resistance here on this negative terminal. Not even on the wire, just between the battery terminal and the outside of this. So let me clean this a bit more. I'm sure that was my issue last time. It was just a bad connection. I tell you what, let me open this thing up some, if I can. We got bright shiny. I really shouldn't, I wouldn't expect to see that big of a voltage drop there. But I was only reading 6 volts across the terminals, across the cables, I mean. So that was a big voltage drop right there. Let's see if what I just did there makes an improvement or not. Okay, let's check that again. We'll go to volts DC. Checking across the cable ends. That's better. Ah, there, 12.6, okay. Had to dig through some corrosion there. Now let's check it at the starter here and see what we get. I'll take a ground off this head bolt and eight volts. So we've still got some voltage drop. I got a bad connection here somewhere, guys and girls. Ah, there's 11 point. Ah, there, 12.66. Okay, so we got a good connection. So let's turn the meter off. Next step is propane, and then hit the start button. Okay, let's hook our little manifold back up here. Get them all started like that. Looks like I need to rotate this tank a little bit. Something like that. Oh yeah. Beautiful. We're gonna have this baby running in no time. Let me grab the wrench. I think I said it 7/8. Okay. Get these babies tightened up here. I know I'm giving you lots of shadows. I'm trying, guys. It is difficult to do in a building without power. Okay. I really just want to hear this baby bark tonight. Okay. And with that, we are ready to hook the barbecue bottle up and hit the start button. So let's see what happens. I got my barbecue bottle here. What I'm gonna do is swing the seat over. Oh, there's some crap down in there. There we go. That's a little bit better. Set our barbecue bottle right there. And hook our line up here. It is, barbecue bottles are reverse threads, left-handed threads if you didn't know. So we'll get that baby tight. snug, just like that. And we should be ready. So got gas rushing in, filling the main tank. Both of our valves are on, so it should be headed directly into the engine. Give it a minute here. Make sure the clutch is disengaged. We're in neutral. This is your throttle here. So we'll set it about there. This thing is pretty loud without a muffler on it. But the good thing about these old propane engines is they like to start. So with any luck, she'll come right to life. So, moment of truth. Let's see. Come on, baby. Let's give it a little more gas. She's rushing in there. It still should start. Oh, you know what? It's been so long, I forgot to pull the choke in. Or out. Come on, baby. And just like that, we've got a Minneapolis Moline running again. Oh man, feels pretty good. Tell you what, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. In the next video, we'll keep working on her. Like I said, I need to do a couple flushes on the coolant system. There's a little bit of temperature in there. I can still lay my hand on it, so it's obviously not too warm. In the next video, hopefully I can get some time here and work on it during the daylight. I know I'm gone all weekend this weekend, so it won't be this weekend, but maybe next weekend I can get her out in the daylight and won't have the trouble with this here dark barn trying to film. And but anyways, like I said, that's going to do it for this video. Oh man, I love hearing this tractor run, and we got a lot more to do to it to get her buttoned up and all ready for, who knows, maybe we might run it through to a parade coming up. We'll see. Tell you what, guys, I said that was it, but then I remembered I need a thumbnail picture. So you know what? We're gonna take it for a short little drive. We just turn that thing, turn on the propane, and I bet it starts right up now. Oh yeah! Get her over in third here. Actually, you know what? I gotta make a sharp corner, so we'll go first. there you have it. I'm gonna take a quick thumbnail picture, and that's gonna do it for me tonight. So thanks for watching. We'll see you later.